Hello. Today I want to paint a vase of flowers. This is for my mother for Mother's Day. Her favorite flowers are red. Her favorite color is red, so I decided to paint some red roses and red gladiolus and some green leaves. So this is going to be a simple painting. First, I'm just going to mark the edge of a table, just a straight line. And then I'm going to draw the vase. Try and keep it symmetrical as much as possible. One way to correct symmetry is to leave the original lines and then make adjustments so you know what you need to change before you start erasing first. Let me fix it here. I'm going to leave the painting a little dark so you can see, but when you draw it very light. All right, so this, okay. So this is how my vase looks. So I am going to draw one rose here and a bud here and another bud here, another bud here, and another full rose here, and then a few stalks of gladiolus. Let's say, maybe I'll just draw it here. Okay. And then I am going to draw the stalks so I can balance the picture properly. Okay, so this is how the preliminary picture looks. You can draw leaves if you want, just so you know where to position them. But you don't have to follow the path exactly. You can add, remove, modify as you need. Okay, you can add additional fillers later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small brush, a medium brush, and then take very thick consistency of paint first to mark the outline of the flowers, and then I'm going to use just clear water to make the flowers, right? So I'm going to use two different shades of red for different flowers, just so it looks a little different. All right. So I'm going to take thick consistency, red, and then make a few dots first, and then a few C strokes. Okay, and then fill this entire circle with these strokes. Okay. Leave some white space in between. So now I'm going to I'm going to rinse my brush off, just get some water, and then just touch the paint that I've already laid out. Because it's very thick consistency, you can spread it out to create a flower. making a few big leaves. Sorry, not leaves, petals. If you want to add more paint, you can drop in some more color and make adjustments. All right. To draw the buds, the process is the same, except you are going to make a conical shape. First, you're going to draw the circle up on the top with just some C strokes, and then draw the body of the bud. Okay. Now clean your brush with just water. Again, touch it. Okay. I made it too close to the flower, or the flower became too big, but it's all right. Okay, so let's make it slightly away from the main flower so you have some space. Okay. I'm going to draw one big flower here. Same. I'm just going to make a few dots, few C strokes. Okay. Now let's draw some gladiolus. For that, I'm going to take a yellow green on my brush. Draw the stalk first. And then clean my brush, take some red, and then just lay some dots. Again, the bottom of the flower is wider, the top of the flower is smaller. Okay. After you've put down some dots, now take gamboge yellow or any orange and then touch it. Touch these red dots with orange or gamboge yellow and make it look like the flower or petals of a flower. So this is how I paint it. Okay, so now let's do the same here. Again, yellow green stalk. Clean your brush and then smaller V's up on the top, and as you come down to the bottom, the V's become wider. Right. Now I'm going to take gamboge yellow, or you can take cadmium yellow, or you can take orange. Just touch these red dots and make petals. So that's the other flower. I'm going to paint the third stalk. Put it here, but maybe I can paint it here. Let's try that. Okay, that's a third stalk. Now let's paint some petals. I'm just going to paint petals with different colors of green or different shades of green. Take some sap green, add some purple, and then I'm going to take slightly darker green and make some more leaves. Let me draw the stalks of the flowers. Let's make a few light green stalks just to add some variety. Okay. You can add a few long leaves like these. Should have used a thinner brush, but okay. Now the, the glass vase, just going to wet it with clear water. Of course, this looks a little green. And now I'm going to take light blue and then just mark the edges. Because the paper is wet, the color just flows. I'm going to take it very watered down blue and add some shadow. And maybe add some shadow to the bottom. Make it slightly darker. Okay. Let's assume the waterline is here, so make it slightly darker blue just for the waterline. And then stretch it, extend it to the bottom. All right, so that's the vase. Now let's paint the table. I'm adding some ochre yellow. I'm mixing some ochre yellow and white just to give me a very pale color. So I'm just going to color this a very light shade of yellow ochre. Okay. Now I'm just going to add some blue shadow to the bottom. Since the paper is wet at the bottom, it spreads. Closer to the vase, I'm just going to make it a little darker. Using a little bit of purple. Okay. If you want to darken any of the flowers, you can. But don't go overboard. All right, so that is the card. If you look, this does not look like the other one that I painted. No two pictures will look the same, so you can try to make your own version of the painting. I hope you liked it. Bye.